Hello, and welcome back to the 2021 Great Lakes Regional Championship. Joining us for QC Pittsburgh, or QC Pitt as they're called, versus Marquette, is Scott Rain of Chicago United. Good morning, Scott.
Good morning, Mary. Thanks for having me. It's truly a privilege to be here, commentate on this game, and USQ got a really nice location. Turf, lights, 4 pitches. There's a lot of Quidditch happening today. It's going to be a good day. For those of you that are watching from home, we're in the 3rd round of games for a lot of folks. Marquette and QC Pitt have played at least one game already.
4th, actually. Excuse me.
4th?
We started at 8 a.m.
We did. It was kind of dark at that time. It's a good thing we had lights on. But as everyone can see, the sun is out. It is bright. It is a lot warmer. QC Pitt has one win on the day already against Columbia, Chicago, and Marquette is coming off of a loss from their first game, looking for their first win of the day. And we're off. For those that have been watching the sport a while, you might see some new things to the sport, like our broom up approach. Each team kind of decides if they want to start with bludger control or the quaffle and the side, instead of what we used to do where we ran up and picked up the balls on brooms up. Marquette, might have been a beat, but dishes off to number 14. That is their coach, Ray. For Marquette, missed shot. QC Pitt will walk the quaffle up. Marquette maintains bludger control. High pass to QC Pitt's number 12. That's Emmy Sargent. Pass came from their keeper, number 36, Drew White. That is a quaffle turnover in the hands of Marquette keeper. Looks like that's Charles, number 64 for Marquette. Well, let's see what Marquette can do. They have bludger control. Looks like their beaters are talking. They're sending number 28, Katie, down low. And they're going to keep their other chasers up top. We got a switch and a drive. Dish to Katie. Clear. Katie met with the wall of QC Pitt's keeper. It's number 17, Wesley Lombardo. Solid attempt by Katie. Good recovery by QC Pitt. They will jog the quaffle up, and Marquette will still maintain bludger control. Ooh, another high pass, but it's caught. Passed. Little high again. Beat out. Marquette recovers well. Looks like their keeper's going to drive. That's number 64. The goal is good for number 64, Charles. Or Charlie, that is. Waitkus. Charlie Waitkus, number 64 for Marquette keeper. And that is the first score, 10-0 in favor of Marquette. Marquette's still able to maintain bludger control. And this sport can be a very valuable tool and advantage to have. Ooh, solid beater play by number 5 for Marquette. That's Evan Kirkman. Attempting to wrap up number 64, Charlie. Passes off to Katie. Katie's getting wrapped up. Attempts to get the quaffle up. Blocked by QC Pitt's keeper, Drew White. We have a player down on the QC Pitt side of the pitch. Play still continuing. We have a whistle call for injury to Charlie, number 64 keeper for Marquette. Looks like he's able to stand up. He's getting looked at by, I want to say that's David
Bannis.
David Bannis from the Ann Arbor Army Ants. Product of Central Michigan's Quidditch Club.
That sounds correct.
Yeah. Doing a little head ref with Alec Powers. Product of Illinois State. College team now playing for Chicago United. And they are supported by, it looks like, University of Michigan's ref crew. On the Marquette side of the pitch, the quaffle will be in the hands of their coach, Ray Quant, number 14. Beaters for Marquette are number 5, Evan Kirkman, and then number 4, Alex Morris. Marquette's got Nick Howard on the far side of pitch. Oh, I was mistaken. Ray had the ball at one point in time, but then they gave it to number 17, Wesley Lombardo of QC Pitt, and they are now on the board, tied up 10-all. Nick Howard will walk the quaffle up for Marquette. Ooh, big hit to Austin Larson, able to walk back to the pitch.
So we have a fun problem.
QC Pitt's pushing the pace. They have bludger control. Their keeper has it. This is off to number 17 again. Beat before. That was Wesley Lombardo beat. Good bludger play by Marquette. It's number 7, Charlie Farr. And Evan Kirkman. Score is still 10-all. And Marquette has bludger control. Nick Howard will walk the quaffle up. Screen set by number 44. Screen wasn't needed. Nick Howard gets a score. Very enthusiastic about that score, giving Marquette the lead, 20-10 against QC Pitt. 2 college teams, 2 different regions. Probably the first time that they've met. Ooh, high pass to the back of the pitch. A clear call. Not a clear call there. If you ever hear any of the refs calling clear, that is the signal to the players that no one was hit by the bludger in that play. Lets everyone know play continues, no whistle, keep going. Score remains 20-10 in favor of Marquette. Hands off to number 44, that's Colin. Colin dishes it off to number 15, that's Nick Collins. Colin to Colin. QC Pitt holds them off. Their keeper, number 36, Drew White, walks it up, but attempts to pass it deep. It's bobbled and then recovered by Nick Howard from Marquette. Looks like we got a bludger turnover, and Marquette will lost it for a bit, but now gets bludger control back. A good wrap-up by number 25, Trent Howe for QC Pitt. Marquette numbers 9, Olivia Stewart attempts to take a shot. We got a whistle call. Whenever there's a whistle call, brooms go down, everyone stops so we can figure out how we need to proceed. Rest will then tell everyone to remount, and then another whistle or two, and we'll get back into the swing of things. QC Pitt's bench giving the call to work together beaters. That can mean a couple different things, right? It's to communicate, make a move, do something different than what you're doing. Number 8, Jack, handles the quaffle, gets beat, dishes it off. Ooh, number 1, Eleanor McKay, strips the ball. An attempted shot by Marquette's number 15, Nick Collins, is blocked. High pass to Nick Howard, but not a reset. They kept it on their side. It did not go over the midline. Easy recovery for QC Pitt's keeper, and we're going to get a keeper sub for QC Pitt. QC Pitt has bludgeon control and a quaffle. Let's see what they can do with it. Quaffle's in the hands of number 9, Spencer Reisig. Joined by number 5, Zach Smith. Beaters, number 77, Kevin Tang. Goal is good. The other beater for QC Pitt is Bethany Wilson, number 2. The goal is good for QC Pitt's. I want to say that was number 8, Jack Hytayak. Tied game now, 20-20, all. QC Pitt still has bludgeon control. Let's see how Marquette handles it. Low pass. Goes past Olivia, and it's a quaffle turnover. You got to get the quaffle. QC Pitt's keeper calling for a timeout, and now can do so having the quaffle in hand. Timeout is called by QC Pitt. Headbands go down. That way everyone knows what positions are out there, and they go back to the same spots. Fairly even game. I'll say I'm pretty impressed with QC Pitt's ability to kind of hold Marquette off. A lot of us in the Quidditch world would argue having bludgeon control is a heck of an advantage, and not having it as much as Marquette has in this game has not impeded the score too much. They have bludgeon control now. Let's see how they can use it, and let's see how Marquette fares not having it as much. David's calling the teams back to brooms. Timeouts are typically about a minute. We'll keep things moving. Kevin Tang is still out there for QC Pitt at beater, and they are joined by Melissa Gemma, number 32. Oh, wait, nope, that's a chaser. My bad. Number 32, Melissa, is chaser. Their beater partner is still out there from previously, Bethany Wilson, number 2 for QC Pitt, and Kevin Tang, number 77. Their keeper will walk it up. Marquette has bludgeon control now. Looks like Marquette playing pretty conservative. We're going to sit back, chill, let them come to us. That's number 7, Charlie Farrar. Quaffle stays on pitch. Has a far pass, but QC Pitt still keeps it alive. Oh, they're calling that high.
Oh, okay.
That was a heck of a shot attempt. Marquette let them get that close. That's a high probability shot for QC Pitt to take. If Marquette gives that to them again, I take it too. Good job for QC Pitt, like maintaining that pressure call. They didn't have any bludgeon support, but they were able to pass the ball around. Ooh, number 44 dishes off to number 15, and then number 83 now gets a little double reverse for folks that watch football. Unfortunately, leads in a quaffle turnover. QC Pitt will walk the quaffle up and hands it to keeper. Kevin Tang still out there for QC Pitt at beater, number 77. And number 2, Bethany Wilson. High pass. Oh, clear call. Melissa, number 32, gets beat. Ooh, good tip by number 44 for Marquette. That's Collins. Saved this team a score. Marquette survives another day. Score still remains 20 all. QC Pitt's got bludger control. Looks like we're going to get a beater pair sub. Marquette going to take their time walking it up as they figure out some sub things as well. No need to rush. They got bludger control. Oh, Quaffle's dropped. Number 19 attempts to gather the Quaffle, but 83 picks it up. We got whistles and brooms down. QC Pitt not giving Marquette a lot of room to breathe. In their face on every pass, every opportunity to shoot. Definitely not making it easy for them. Number 19 for Marquette is Trevor Tosto. Got a couple of jerseys not named here.
Nice, Caitlin! One hole! Let's go, Caitlin! Beat her behind, careful, beat her at their hoops.
It is currently 11:48 in Eastern Standard Time. Score is still 20-20. QC Pitt versus Marquette. QC Pitt of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Marquette of Wisconsin. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Marquette is in the lighter blue jerseys with the yellow and black stripes. QC Pitt's in the navy and white with the yellow blue striped socks. I love coordinating socks. Those look dope. I need to get me a pair. If you are hearing other sounds cheering, clearly we're all excited about Quidditch. There are 4 pitches of Quidditch going on. There's one right behind me. That is Penn State Quidditch versus Michigan State. And clearly they got supporters on both sides of the pitch. A lot of college teams that know each other, club teams of people that still play on purpose and supporting their college teams.
You play on purpose as opposed to others that just, randomly fall into practice.
Yeah, I had a free Saturday and come to Ohio. And you know what? It's a pretty solid day. Yeah, it was about 30 degrees this morning, but this is ideal Quidditch weather.
Oh, and some chaotic quaffle play going on between QC Pitt and Marquette ultimately results in... I'm not sure who has the ball. Marquette has the ball. Marquette has the ball, but they don't anymore. Their player is deep.
That's number 97 for Marquette. I do not have a name for number 97. Love me a little chaotic Quidditch. Balls flying. No one knows where the bludgers are. It's a good time to watch. A little sloppy, but fun. QC Pitt has bludger control. Their keeper's driving. Ooh, got it.
Beautiful.
Nice little floater there for Drew White. Number 36 for QC Pitt. That should be the lead. Hey, check that score. That's not... There we go. There it is. QC Pitt's up 10, 30-20 over Marquette. Ooh, good dish!
Wow.
Ooh, that was quick.
And a call-in response from Marquette there. Not content to let QC Pitt stay in the lead.
Number 97 gets it to number... Is that 50? Two names of jerseys that I don't have. But good job nonetheless for Marquette for tying it back up again, 30 all. QC Pitt still has bludger control. Drew White's walking the quaffle up, looking for the drive. Shot, that looked good. Shooters gotta shoot. QC Pitt answers back, 40-30. Definitely doesn't hurt to have bludger control and creates open lanes for their drivers to do that. Drive, shoot, look for passing options. Charles game wrapped up. Trevor gets beat. Lots of pressure from QC Pitt. Quaffle recovered by number 9, Spencer. Ooh, clear.
Narrowly avoids a bludger
Clear.
right there. Can they get it in?
Wow.
Bounces off the top of the hoop.
And it's crooked. Spencer Reisig is down. At the moment, the score is still good by Spencer, number 9 for QC Pitt. Tough angle for those that are watching at home. I don't know if you're able to see this, but that middle hoop is definitely crooked. It is not facing forward. Definitely had to thread a needle, if you will, to make that shot work. Nice little Spencer chat from his team and his sideline.
Do you have game? Oh, do you have game time?
I do not have game time, but that sounds awesome.
Okay, I got it.
Ooh, a little bludger wrap up. Number 1 is there for Marquette. Marquette recovers control. Lots of wrapping up and passing of the quaffle. QC Pitt not wanting to give the score up. And they survive another day. Marquette still has bludger control, though. That is Eleanor and Evan, beater pair for QC Pitt. Good beat by number 5, Evan Kirkman for Marquette. Quick turnover. Number 64, Charlie Watkus will walk the quaffle up, passes off to Katie. Katie gets wrapped up. Goal is no good. QC Pitt holding down the fort. Score is still 50-30 in favor of QC Pitt. Trevor gets beat. Drew takes a shot.
And it's blocked.
Bludgers are going. Trevor is going. Trevor is going. Spin move. Oh, just misses the hoop. That was fun. Unfortunately, a missed opportunity for Marquette, though, and we're going to get some chaser subs for Trevor. Number 84 is coming in.
Yeah, hobble faster, Nick.
Marquette still maintains bludger control. QC Pitt's going to walk it up slowly. Oh, did they call that goal good? They must have, because the score is now 40-50 on the scoreboard. Or I just missed the whistle. Either way, the score is now saying 40-50. Marquette's down by 10. Bludger control for Marquette. Number 24, that's Alex Morrison. That joins Evan Kirkman, number 5. For Marquette, beater pair. Charlie looking for passing option or driving lane. Let's see what Charlie's got in plan. There's the drive. Blocked pass by Drew White. Slide. Quaffle turnover. Olivia running back. It's a nice signal to their team. Hey, I'm out of the play. I'm off broom. I'm going to tag up by putting your hand and the broom up. QC Pitt's keeper walks the quaffle up. That's Drew White, number 36. Beater pair for QC Pitt, 81 and 51. 81 gets beats at Spencer, and they're joined by Lola Darzinski. I'm sorry?
Can you put the hotspot back up on there? I want to see if that makes it happier. Thanks.
Yeah. Charlie's running. Attempted wrap up by Matt for QC Pitt. Charlie's able to find a way to score. Ties it up for Marquette. It's 50 all. Still a fairly even game. The only discrepancy in score has been by 2 goals. No more, sometimes less. Ooh, an exchange of beats. Marquette wins that. Good beat. 24 for Marquette. Alex Morrison's going to sub out. Evan's going to stay in at beater. Number 7 for Marquette, Charlie Furra, joins Evan. Kevin Tang comes in for QC Pitt, number 77 beater. Good drive by Charlie, number 64 for Marquette. Takes the lead for Marquette. Taking a look at the numbers later, I think there will be some clear evidence that having bludger control makes it a little bit easier to score. Let's see what Kevin and Marie Jones, number 11 for QC Pitt, can do to get bludger control back. Or let's see what the chasers for QC Pitt can do. Keep the ball alive, pass it around. Got a clear call. Michigan ref letting QC Pitt beater. They were out of bounds, so the bludger gets turned over. Good beat by number 5. Ooh. Charlie's getting wrapped up, but it doesn't stop him. Gets a score. The momentum number 9, Spencer Reisig, attempting to keep Marquette honest. Let them know, hey, I'm here. I'm ready to do things. Be ready for me. Exchange of beats. Got a fire call. Fire usually insinuates that the offensive team doesn't have bludgers. The defense is going to press the offense and put them in a difficult situation. And as you saw, creates a quaffle turnover. QC Pitt's number 17 is going to attempt to wrap up. That is Wesley Lombardo. Passes it to Katie. Awkward pass is bobbled. QC Pitt recovers. Whistles down. Whistles up. Rooms are down. David is calling their refs together to talk about some things and stuff. No call. Marie Jones and Kevin Tang are still out there for QC Pitt's beaters. Matt and Wesley are still out there at chaser. Goal. Ooh, shot attempt just misses. Kevin letting their beater partner know, hey, there's the bludger, go get it. Big hit by Nick Howard. Unfortunately, leads into a missed shot.
Green 42. Clear. 3, 2, 1.
Is that the 20-minute mark?
I would expect so.
It's been a bit.
It appears that we might be at intermission, folks.
So for those that have been watching Quidditch a while, this is one of the newer things to this season. We are doing a 20-minute stoppage of play. Each team gets 2 minutes to kind of like regroup and get ready for snitch on pitch. Snitch is going to be released immediately. Seekers, I believe, have about 30 seconds before they are allowed to come onto the pitch. And we play to a set score now. Set score essentially means that we add a certain amount to the highest score. Right now the score is 70-50. Mary, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Is set score 60?
It's 70.
70. So we're going to add 70 points to the highest score, which is Marquette. So set score is now at 140. And essentially it's first team to 140. And it does not matter how you get there. You can get it all in quaffle points. You can catch the snitch and get some quaffle points. I'm interested in see how these teams are going to approach the new rule set. Are they going to play the snitch on pitch? Are they going to focus more on quaffle? What do their seekers look like? What does our snitch look like here? Snitch is 35 points here, which is another unique rule. It takes away any tiebreakers or overtime, so at some point in time, someone's going to win this game. We resumed the game where all the quaffles and bludgers and everyone were at the 20-minute mark, and we just continue that way. Score is Marquette 70, QC Pitt 50. We are playing to a set score of 140. Players remount and game resumes. QC Pitt's got a couple of subs going on, and they have one bludger. Marquette's got bludger control and immediately beats out QC's seeker. Marquette's not going to have an easy attempt. I kind of anticipated this. We're going to just see a lot of running and gunning by their chasers because the beaters are going to now focus on the snitch on pitch play.
He's a good snitch.
QC Pitt's got bludger control right now, and you can see that they're essentially creating a wall. They don't want Marquette's seeker to have any chance. Ooh! Almost caught the snitch sleeping. QC Pitt survives. Nick Howard scores for Marquette. I think David was calling it off. Nope, he did not call it off. The score is 80-60 now. Each team has scored at least once. We are playing to a set score of 140. Low pass by Drew White, recovered by number 17, Wesley Lombardo. High pass, it's caught. There are bludgers. Ooh, snitch is down. We might need a whistle call and maybe... Snitch is saying he's okay. We won't call it a pause, we'll just call it everyone's kind of just regrouping and figuring out what they want to do. Nick for Marquette's going to walk the quaffle up. QC Pitt still got control. Nice job by Bethany Wilson and Marie Jones. Score is good by Nick Howard. That's number 25, Trent Howe for QC Pitt, getting some time with the snitch. Ooh, good block by Nick Howard. Bethany Wilson rushing over to get the bludger. Just in time to take out Marquette's seeker, number 81, Alex. New seeker for QC Pitt. It's not uncommon for teams to cycle out their seekers. It's an exhausting role. All the positions in some sense are exhausting.
Fast break by QC Pitt. Number 8 just ran by so many people.
Jack High-Tick. Hot-Tick. Yeah. You're probably going to see a lot of fast breaks during snitch on pitch if the beaters are solely going to focus on the snitch. What's there to stop you besides the other chaser if you're just able to get around them? Number 69 for Marquette's beat, Austin Larson. Ray's coming in at beater. Clear call. Beats missed by Bethany Wilson. Couple of clear calls. Beat. Both seekers are beat. Collins got the quaffle on the far side. Oh, just misses it. Katie's hustling to get that quaffle. Good beat by Marquette beaters giving their seeker a chance. Nice job by Austin Larson. Number 5, Evan Kirkman's giving their seeking for Marquette. Almost a grab by QC Pitt's number 5, Zach Smith. 5 versus 5. QC Pitt seeker is Zach Smith, number 5, and Marquette seeker Evan Kirkman's number 5. Ray and Austin are still in at beater. Number 21 is subbed in for QC Pitt, Michaela Kenny. A beater beats out Ray, giving their beater plenty of time. Zach hobbling a little bit, probably expecting a sub soon. Now Evan's got some time. Ooh, just nearly missed the snitch tail.
QC Pitt just soars through everyone with a looks easy goal by their keeper, number 9.
Spencer Reisig brings the score to 90-70. Marquette is up by 2. Set score is still 140. Oh, I'm mistaken. It's 90-80. Marquette's up by 10. Stand corrected again, because Charlie for Marquette number 64 just scored. 100-80. Marquette needs 4 more points.
A snitch catch would be incredibly valuable here, but QC Pitt's beater.
Oh! It got a hand on it and it just fell off. Unfortunately, you got to maintain the grab and the pull. It's not enough to just nick it.
What is happening over near the hoops? There is a
They're
pile,
in
and
the
they
hoop?
took the hoop with them.
David's trying to sort through the shenanigans over there. It looked like QC's keeper was in the hoop at one point in time. Ooh.
Oh, we have a potential catch from QC Pitt.
We got a whistle.
That was a Kyla Kurosawa move, if I'm recalling correctly. UNC seeker, University of North Carolina, who did a similar through the legs grab at Mid-Atlantic, and it looked like we just saw the same thing from Quidditch Club Pittsburgh.
Incredible. Not even close.
For those that might have been paying attention to quaffle play, we have a possible snitch catch by QC Pitt. The snitch's mannerisms made it seem like it was a good catch. It looked good from over here.
We can't always see everything, though, at the live stream area, so we got to wait for the refs to tell us what actually happened. This would be huge, though, for Pitt, because if Marquette got that, they just need 1 more goal.
Definitely would shift the momentum and the lead. David confirming a little bit more. QC Pitt's seeker. It is good. That is 35 points for QC Pitt.
What a boon for that team.
That is number 25, Trent Howe. Gives their team the catch and the lead.
Team is now chanting his name. Clearly super happy with that. And QC Pitt is now in the lead, 100-115.
So what does this mean for the rest of the game? We go back to how we started it. Quaffle and bludger play. Everyone's focused on the quaffle play now. Snitch is off pitch.
Number 15 bringing up the quaffle.
Goal is good.
And they don't pass it. They shoot and they score.
Marquette not going to be phased by the catch. They're not going to go down without a fight. That is number 15, Nick Collins. It is 110-115. QC Pitt technically still has the lead.
With how the teams are trading goals back and forth, Marquette has to get another goal in soon, or, I mean, we saw, Marquette scores, Pitt scores. It's
going to be a game of chess before QC Pitt just ends up winning if it goes back and forth.
QC Pitt taking it around the side.
Ooh, blocked.
It is blocked, though, but I leave number 50. Jinx. But Marquette is having it. They are driving it. They might get stopped, though, by the keeper. deftly evades them, and it does not go.
Missed
It bounces
attempt by
the
number
wrong
15.
way. Oh, that's the worst. Not a bad attempt, though. Might have been good to try to find someone to pass to. You know, that's why it's always important. Fast break should come with 2 people. Always need another chaser. And if you're opposing the team, send another beater. Beat them out before they can score.
Definitely felt like a rushed attempt there by Marquette. And sometimes that will happen as the game gets longer. Players get tired. Expectations get a little bit higher. Sometimes our emotions and our thought process go out the window. We all want to win. And what are we winning for? What are we playing for? What's at stake? Bids. All these college teams playing here today and tomorrow are looking for a bid to nationals in Salt Lake City, Utah in April next year. Missed shot by QC Pitt, recovered by Marquette. Appreciate the attempt by Creighton's players to avoid the live stream. Definitely a slower paced game now as we've played several minutes of Quidditch. Snitch is off. Team's tired. Shift, bobbled quaffle by number 44. That's Colin. Beat.
Ball was going to be back in the hands of Marquette, but now it is with QC
Matt
Pitt.
recovers the quaffle. Driving. Ooh, pump fake. Missed shot by
Too
Matt.
high.
Good beat by Ray. Quaffle will be in the hands of QC Pitt's number 12, Emma Sargent. I can't quite make out what David's saying, but it looks like Marquette is going to get to quaffle because of this discussion. The quaffle person has 2 choices here. They can either bring it in on their own accord or pass it off. And they have about 5 seconds to make that call. Nick Howard's going to that is Charlie Watkus is going to turtle it and walk it up slowly. That looks like Bethany Wilson and Kevin Tang for QC Pitt out there at beater with bludger control. Trevor Tosto comes in for Marquette at chaser, passes it to Charlie. Charlie spins, gets beat out.
Loses it, but Marquette recovers. Runs. Can they drive through? Oh, it is 2. That player, that was amazing. Number 28.
Somehow we get the pass to Katie Roskowski. 28 for Marquette, and the goal is good. And
3
this
assists
is
from Markowski. Just what a good idea. Staying there, being ready, being a skilled catcher. That was just fantastic.
did not hesitate, went to the ball, picked it up, and scored.
And Pitt might have an easy goal here. Scored from behind the hoops. Wait, was the goal good? Yes, it was.
David's calling it off.
Wait, he's calling it off.
At least from
No
here,
goal.
the goals themselves look good, but maybe there was something that we missed. Maybe a
Yeah.
bludger hit of some kind. We're not sure, but the score is 120 to 125. 17's being called back to hoops. Evans got a beat.
Blocked shot by Marquette.
Nick hands it off to Katie. Katie just misses the shot attempt. David's calling in the rest. You might have heard the "We Are Marquette" call/chant.
Is the scoreboard correct?
Mary Kimball, executive for USQ, confirming the score and running the live stream. Very grateful for Mary and Laura and Megan and all of the volunteers, refs, people that make Quidditch possible. It's very much a we do what we can, step up kind of sport. Everyone's chipping in some way, shape, and form, whether it's supporting your college team, coaching them, giving them tips and pointers, reffing their games, being snitches for the games, doing commentary for the games, making sure everyone has equipment, or just like, hey, did you eat something today? I'll ask the folks at home, did you eat something today? Have you had water? We can make sure that the folks here are definitely eating and drinking a lot. There's a lot of running around, a lot of calories being burned, a lot of
Score 135 to 120. I thought the
water being drank.
called off.
Okay, so we are confirming the score at the moment. It's 130 to 125. Marquette needs one more score to wrap things up. QC Pitt needs 2. Ooh, good hustle. Oh,
and does not go in.
just hits the rim. Nick's not wasting any time. David Banis is giving the signal.
Is he going to?
I thought he
Yeah.
was. And there it is, guys. A nail biter of a game, a back and forth, a chess match of sorts. This is definitely anyone's game. In the end, it fell in Marquette's hands, 140 to 125. QC Pitt showed a lot of resilience and promise, holding off Marquette's drives, catching the snitch. Definitely a close game. Could have gone either way. Oh.
We will be back soon, folks. Our next game, Ohio Apollos versus West Michigan. We might tune into the Penn State-Michigan State game that's still happening on the pitch behind us. We'll let you know. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will be back soon.